Right now, much-needed rainfall continues to make its way across southern Wisconsin tonight. A full breakdown in your first WARN forecast.
Also, last night's State of the Union address saw some fireworks. We have local reaction to President Biden's speech.
And we are less than a week away from our Day of Warmth event. We'll give you a glimpse of how the fund plans to provide basic needs to those in our community. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Thank you for joining us tonight. A live look at the roads, a wet and breezy end to the work week that will continue into the late evening.
And prior to today's rainfall, this was the latest drought monitor map. It's from March 5th. And as you can see, most of Wisconsin is experiencing some level of drought, including parts of southern Wisconsin. Dane County is experiencing abnormally dry and moderate conditions. And just around us, parts of Grant, Sauk, and Richland counties remain under severe drought. For more on if this current rainfall will help out the dry conditions, let's get a look at our first WARN forecast with Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington, who is right here in our studio. Alex?
Yeah, Brady, unfortunately, well, we'll take every drop we can get. Unfortunately, this is not a drought-busting rain. And in fact, for areas that really needed it, they didn't get the rain. And I was mentioning that over the course of the past couple of nights that very well could be the case. This is our rain vision accumulation. Well, what's that? This is just rainfall estimates. 0.7 of an inch just south of Madison, 0.6 just south of Janesville, 0.6 our friends near Dodgeville. But look to the northwest out towards Richland Center, only 1/3 of an inch. And I'm going to paint out something here just to show you this contrast as you head out towards Viroqua, Camp Douglas, north of Wisconsin Dells. They barely got any rain at all. And when you think about the drought conditions, they are in the severe drought category. They really needed those rain showers, and unfortunately many of those areas didn't get much out of that. As we look over the course of the next 7 days, the next best chance of rain will be next Wednesday going on into Thursday, but only about a 30% coverage on that as it looks like right now. Coming up though in Maine weather, I'm going to talk about the extended chance for precipitation if we have any better chances for heavier rainfall. Our showers are going to end by midnight tonight, maybe ending as a wet snowflake. Also coming up in Maine weather, on the flip side, something bright to talk about, 60-degree weather when that occurs and if we're going to go north or warmer than 60.
And stay up to date on the weather on our first WARN forecast weather app. It has hourly forecast, road conditions, and the latest radar. You can download it for free in your phone's app store. Just search WISC Weather.
A 77-year-old woman remains in the hospital after a crash south of Beaver Dam. According to the Dodge County Sheriff's Office, the woman's vehicle was going east on County Highway DE when it entered the intersection and crashed into a car driven by a 57-year-old man going south. The man has been treated and released from the hospital.
And up north in Clark County, multiple people are dead after a crash involving a tanker and van. The crash happened just before 8 o'clock this morning, just east of the intersection of Wisconsin 95 and County J. At this time, officials have not specified how many people were involved. Authorities haven't released any more information at this time, pending family notification.
Well, the State of the Union address saw some fireworks last night.
President Biden faced a number of interruptions from members of Congress, including one from Wisconsin. Political reporter Will Keneally is here with more.
Well, it came during a portion of the speech last night on the pandemic. President Biden took a shot at former President Trump's COVID response. We heard a shout from the audience, somebody saying lies. Turns out that was a Wisconsin Congressman, Derek Van Orden. Now, he confirmed his comments to CNN after the speech, saying that it's appropriate to tell the truth. Now, we sat down with two of his congressional colleagues, Mark Pocan and Glenn Grothman, for their reaction to the outburst.
Look, that's unbecoming of a member of Congress. He's embarrassing to our state. We look like a bunch of drunken fools when he does that. He owes, I think, the president an apology.
Derek Van Orden's an emotional guy, and I think that emotion is one of the reasons why he's so liked in his district.
Now, for his part, Van Orden says that he will not apologize, and this was part of a wide-ranging interview with both congressmen about what we heard last night. You can see more from our interviews this Sunday at 10:30 on For the Record.
Thank you, Will. Well, President Joe Biden is trying to maintain steam after delivering his third State of the Union address.
Though he didn't say his challenger's name, the president drew contrast between himself and former President Donald Trump, the presumptive Republican nominee. Julia Benbrook shows us what's next for both candidates in this new phase of the campaign.
President Joe Biden mentioned his predecessor more than a dozen times during his State of the Union address Thursday night.
Now my predecessor. a former Republican president, my predecessor. Meanwhile, my predecessor.
During his speech, Biden pushed for abortion rights, gun safety legislation, and immigration reform. He called out Republicans for refusing to take up the bipartisan border security bill after former President Donald Trump urged them not to pass it.
And if my predecessor is watching, instead of paying politics and pressuring members of Congress to block the bill, join me in telling the Congress to pass it. We can do it together.
Biden's address served as an unofficial kickoff for the general election that is still 8 months away. The president travels to the battleground state of Pennsylvania for a campaign event on Friday as he prepares to take on Trump, who is pushing back against Biden's message.
We cannot take it any longer as a country.
This as the Republican National Committee faces a shakeup. Chairwoman Ronna McDaniel is stepping down.
It is a little bittersweet to be with all of you here today as I step down as chair after 7 years of working with you all.
McDaniel will be replaced with Trump's endorsed candidate, North Carolina GOP Chairman Michael Whatley. And the former president's daughter-in-law, Laura Trump, will serve as co-chair. Reporting in Washington, I'm Julia Benbrook.
And a part of his campaign push, we are learning today that President Biden will be coming to Wisconsin next week. The president will be in Milwaukee on Wednesday, March 13th. The time and location of the visit have not been given out yet, and the visit comes as Vice President Kamala Harris stopped in Madison on Wednesday, and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden visited Waukesha last weekend.
Well, next tonight at 5, today Verona residents were finally able to take to the ice at the Verona Ice Arena's brand new second ice rink. Well, this was all possible as a campaign raised more than $8 million to turn the seasonal outdoor rink just south of the old Eagle's Nest into another rink. Ground officially broke for the new sheet in January of last year. The rink's located at 451 East Verona Avenue. And skating on the new sheet of ice goes until 6. Well, News 3 Now is again partnering up with the Keep Wisconsin Warm and Cool Fund to provide basic needs for people in our community.
Our annual telethon is next Wednesday. Our Maddie Heimsch gives us a look ahead.
This studio is empty today, but on Wednesday, it'll be filled with volunteers taking your calls to support 2024's Day of Warmth.
News 3's Day of Warmth telethon began in 2019 and has been gaining momentum since. Last year, we collected more than $42,000 to provide heating and air conditioning systems to those in need to make it through our ever-changing Wisconsin weather. This year, Melio's Sandwiches is joining in as a sponsor for the first time. Majority owner Brian Bergen says the company's local ties inspired them to join the cause.
Well, we're born and raised in Madison. Melio's was founded here in Madison. We're still here in Madison. All the ownership is from Madison. And we just want to be part of our community. And finding local matters, building that up, allows us that vehicle for us to give back.
To take part in our Day of Warmth and help provide to those in need, come back to News 3 on Wednesday, March 13th.
The Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra has announced 17-year-old violinist Jane Story has won the 2024 Young Artist Concerto competition. Raised by musician parents, she first started playing the violin at age 4, and she's put in a lot of hard work to get to her current skill level, practicing 6 hours each day. And she's performed with an orchestra 11 times before, but she's been announced to perform at one of this year's concerts on the square, and that will be a brand new experience.
I know they're very exciting and there's huge crowds at them, so it'll be really exciting to perform for so many people, and especially to perform outdoors because I've never done that before.
Oh, very nice. Well, Jane will also receive the David Lewis Crosby Scholarship Award and plans to continue moving forward in music, making it a part of her future career.
A student at New Glarus High School is running for a really good cause. 17-year-old Kaylee Clark is running the Green Bay Marathon in May, raising money for the Malala Fund to help support girls' education in impoverished countries. With the goal to raise $1,000, but that's not the only goal. She wants to set a good example for those who don't always feel they can help give back.
I do like to see myself as a role model. I have a 14-year-old younger sister, and she is very into art and stuff like that. And I think even if she doesn't tell me so, I think it's good to set an example that she can go and do these things that not every young teenager thinks they can do.
If you'd like to help Clark raise money for the Malala Fund, we have attached a link to her GoFundMe page online. Just look for this story on channel3000.com.
Well, still to come on News 3 Now at 5, Alex is back with another check of your weekend forecast.
Plus, we're going to introduce you to the final nominee in our Spirit of Service Award. That and more coming up next. And all red to close the week on Wall Street. The Dow lost more than 68, the Nasdaq falls 188, and the S&P 500 loses more than 33.5. We'll be right back.
Money with these hot deals at Menards. All prices after 11% rebate. Assorted seed packets are just 9 cents each. Grab these Masterforce cutting wheels for 59 cents each. 1-inch cordless vinyl blinds are $5.99. And catch this deal. Battered cod or premium frozen shrimp are just $7.29 each. These hot deals won't last long. Hurry in before time runs out. Sign up for Menards emails to get more hot deals, plus the weekly flyer right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
Every spring, the love of my life came here to paint. Cress helped us make sure she's never forgotten.
We are Cress. We truly believe your memories matter.
The Big Share is Tuesday, March 5th. This online day of giving hosted by Community Shares of Wisconsin is an easy way for you to support nearly 70 local nonprofits working on social and environmental justice. Donate now through March 5th at thebigshare.org.
Imagine trying to take on one of the big car companies. It's not easy. Yet this year, one local law firm finalized the largest compensatory verdict in state history against an automaker, over $38 million. And it was no fluke. That same firm has been holding big car companies accountable for faulty designs that cause injury for over 50 years. Because Wisconsinites know who to call when it's a must-win scenario. They call Habish, Habish & Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
Can your roof handle our Wisconsin winters? If you're tired of repairing leaks and replacing shingles after each storm, call us, the metal experts at Sweeto Metal Roofing.
Sweeto Metal Roofing, the last roof you'll ever need.
Watch the Bucks on broadcast TV when they battle with the Lakers on your new local home for select Bucks games. Don't miss a second of the action when LeBron and the Lake Show duel with Giannis and the Bucks. It's a clash of the Titans. Bucks, Lakers on your new local home for select Milwaukee Bucks games. Tonight at 9 on WISC TV 3.
Coming up, wastewater entered Lake Mendota after a sanitary sewer overflowed. Catherine Merck is looking for answers from the city of Madison. What happened and how they're planning to ensure this doesn't happen to other homes. Tonight at 6.
Monday at 6, a local hospital employee cooks up a plan to help coworkers reconnect as COVID recedes. I'll show you how a recipe project became a sweet mission to do something good.
There really is power in food.
Monday at 6.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Moving forward.
Today, we are introducing you to the final candidate who has had the chance to win the $5,000 cash award in our Spirit of Service.
Here's Rob Zosveld's story, one of selflessness in service. To recognize the importance of remembrance, Rob personally plants flags at veteran memorial parks on significant occasions like Veterans Day and Memorial Day.
He is a local veteran whose tireless efforts have made Stoughton a better place for all of its citizens, especially its veterans. Rob's journey began from 1996 to 2001 when he served in the Marines, working in communications for ground combat units.
Well, since then, his commitment to service has only grown, leaving his mark on the community. Receiving the All-American Post Award during his first year as post commander of the Stoughton VFW.
This prestigious award underscores his dedication and effectiveness in leading the VFW, setting a high standard for community engagement and veteran support. But one of Rob's most impactful initiatives is his coordination of support for the Hero Center, a shelter for at-risk veterans in Dane County.
Well, it all comes down to these final hours for the Spirit of Service campaign, and we are gearing up to announce the winner on Monday. News 3 Now and Vortex Optics are recognizing local veterans making a positive impact in the community. Over the last week, you have had the opportunity to hear from the top 5 finalists out of 100 total nominations. So we're in our final hours of voting when it ends tonight. The winning veteran for 2024 will receive an unconditional $5,000 prize presented by Vortex.
Nothing highlights service, in my opinion, more than our veterans. And these are veterans that their service didn't end when their service ended. They're still serving their local communities. They're still serving other veterans. And so these are incredible individuals. And this is an opportunity for us as a business and also the local community to really rally behind them.
Our partners at Vortex will be joining Josh Spreiter in studio on Monday. So tune in to News 3 Now this morning at 6 a.m. Monday for the big reveal.
Thousands of U.S. military families must sacrifice their time together, sometimes spending years apart as loved ones serve overseas. One such family here in Wisconsin is enjoying being together much sooner than they expected. Emily Davies shows us this special surprise homecoming.
Jake Howie is on the back patio of Security Health Plan, hiding from his wife, Christina.
Good to hear.
I'm here for you.
Thank you, thank you.
He's been planning for this day.
Probably about a month.
It's not just for their 6 kids.
I'm supposed to be in Texas right now. Christina thinks I'm going to come home tomorrow on Friday. The kids think I'm coming home at the end of the month, but I'm here today.
He coordinated with Christina's coworkers. They set up a strategic planning meeting.
A couple days ago, my schedule cleared, which is like unheard of. So this morning, I started to actually like what are we going to accomplish in 25 minutes?
I'm nervous.
Appreciate it. We can go ahead and get started. Felt like there was a spidey sense, like what could happen today? And mind you, there's been a lot of things that have gone wrong on this deployment. And then when I came into the room and I noticed that it wasn't an all managers meeting, I wasn't entirely sure, but I thought, oh my God, did he really do this to me?
I was as excited and nervous doing this today than I was when I asked her to marry me.
Aww.
Butterflies.
Christina's schedule was cleared so they could continue the surprise beginning at Lincoln Elementary School.
Hey, buddy.
Kids don't have a concept of time. Carlin's like, when's Dad gonna be back? This has been, you know, like, I'm tired of being gone for 2 months.
I got this medal.
All right.
And I said, well, Dad's actually been gone for almost a year. And like the shock of him was like, oh, even to this morning when I was combing Havana's hair, she was like, I just want my dad to come home.
And it continued with their daughter who's out of school and their 3 in high school.
How about that? Christina and the children weren't the only ones who were surprised. Christina surprised her husband with a big stack of letters. Well, she wrote one every day he was away and she didn't send them. So he'll have an entire year's worth to read now. Well, let's get a check of our first warn forecast. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington is here. I think we're all shedding some tears right now to match the rain outside.
I was going to say, Alex, pull it together because I got to talk about showers, and that was deep stuff. Before, the 3 things you need to know. The showers are going to end overnight tonight, staying breezy through your Saturday. If you want mild weather, it's coming back 60 degrees by Monday. Let's track those showers out there from west to east. Out towards Arena right now, the showers are ending, but the further and further east you go, the heavier and heavier those showers get here. Right along 18 Cambridge, over by Lake Ripley, just along Highway 12. You see this yellow here, that's probably a heavier shower that's affecting Cambridge right now, swinging down towards the south. Clinton, you did have a heavier shower before here. I was going to track that. That was about 2 miles to the east, just south of East County Road X, just south of 43. That heavier shower then has since quickly pushed off towards the east. Doppler track here again showing radar estimates. So this is just a projection of how much we have had over the course of the past 24 hours. About 7/10 just south of Madison, 6/10 just south of Janesville. Our friends in Dodgeville at about 6/10. Our friends just southwest of Darlington at about 6/10. You get the picture, about a ½ inch or more from Madison and points south and east. Then you go north and west, as we were explaining before in First Weather. They didn't get much of anything up towards Juneau and Adams counties, and they really need it up there because they are under those severe drought conditions. We'll do one more loop here of our 6-hour future track radar, showing those showers moving off towards the east. By the time we get to 11 o'clock, they're already off towards the north and east of the area, so things should be drying out and those road conditions should be improving. Again, just to emphasize, Viroqua, Richland Center, Dells, Camp Douglas, those severe drought conditions, unfortunately, those drops were not a whole lot today. I was first to mention over the past couple days, too, that could be the case, and I'm sorry that happened. I don't like to be the bearer of bad news either, but as we go out over the next 8 to 14 days, the chance of us seeing rainfall is not very high. Starting off on your Saturday morning, temperatures in the 20s to the west, right around 30 here in Madison because we hang on to the clouds a little bit longer. On your Saturday, upper 30s to right around 40. Generally sunny skies, although with the warmth of the day, so to speak, we could sneak an isolated rain shower or an isolated snow shower. High temperatures, though, I said 60 degrees. There's the 60 on Monday, 64 as we go towards Tuesday and Wednesday. Then as we go out further into the 10-day forecast, we actually may go below normal for a change as we go out into that following work week. So a little bit of a roller coaster ride. Showers in tonight in the bottom line, breezy Saturday, warmer by Sunday. As a recap here, again, those warm temperatures will be accompanied by one more shower chance next Thursday. Hopefully we can get a couple more pitter-patters out of that. I want to see your rainfall photos. Send me your rain gauge photos. I'd want to see what you've got so far. Channel3000.com/weather and our Channel3000.com Facebook page. We got a little post going to see just how much water you folks have had out of this weather event. Love, again, to see all those pretty photos. Traffic, okay, eastbound on 12. 52 miles per hour, 50 eastbound as you're heading on 12 over towards Cambridge. A little slow right now. Again, it's rush hour, but it's also raining as we speak out there right now. Down towards Janesville, even though it's raining, not affecting the speed, 70 miles per hour. And up towards the west, the Dells, you're not getting much rain, and you didn't get a whole lot of rain, so those conditions are relatively dry up towards the Dells. Yet for tonight, at least up through midnight, the rain will end, but those wet roads will continue, so areas Madison, south and east, those wipers will still be in full gear for at least another couple hours.
Coming up next at 5, women across the world spending the day in protest as millions mark International Women's Day.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
No more waiting to see a general surgeon. Stoughton Health can see you within a week. We accept over 160 insurances, including Dean Health Plan and Quartz. Ask for Dr. Aaron Schwab, board-certified general surgeon. Learn more at stoughtonhealth.com.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the Madison area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you or give us a call and ask us about our Earth Day promo.
Hang on tight, Wisconsin, because fun just got a lot faster. It's Fast Play from the Wisconsin Lottery, an all-new style of lotto games that combine instant wins with the progressive jackpot. Playing is easy at any lottery retailer. Just print, play, and know if you're a winner instantly. The progressive jackpot starts at $10,000 and grows with each ticket sold. The share of the jackpot increases with the price of the ticket. Fast Play is available now, only at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
Not everyone knows us, but in southern Wisconsin and northern and central Illinois, we are famous in our field. As a Sloan's technician, customer service is our specialty, whether you come to see us or we come to you. We are in the business of supporting your business, and we are highly trained to work on your John Deere equipment. At Sloan's, our loyalty lies with you. We depend on you, and we are proud to serve you. When it comes to service, you can count on us. Remember, think Sloan's first.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
Here's California banker Eric Hovde, running for U.S. Senate. But Hovde's lifestyle? Pure California. CEO of a billion-dollar bank. Here's Hovde's over $7 million Laguna Beach mansion. And 3 years in a row, Eric Hovde was named one of Orange County's most influential residents. Multimillionaire California banker Eric Hovde. On Wisconsin's side, don't bank on it. WISC Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
The acid reflux felt like just the worst burning in your throat that you can imagine. It's almost like a fire in your throat. The LISC procedure was one of the best decisions I've made. It has changed my life, and the burning is gone.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Moving forward.
The fight for women's rights is on display around the world today as millions mark International Women's Day.
Well, some are spending the day in protest, others struggling through war. CBS's Tina Kraus reports from London.
Crowds of women clashed with police in the Philippines, demanding an end to sexual harassment in the country. Calls for gender equality and better pay echoed across Asia, the Middle East, and around the world as women rallied for global support. We work without any assurance, this woman says, for minimum wages and no overtime. Many women in France are celebrating this International Women's Day as the country becomes the first in the world to guarantee the right to abortion in its constitution.
For us, it's a fundamental right, and it has to be in the Constitution because you can always change the law.
Young women in England are embracing a future Olympic sport, trying flag football for the first time, taking inspiration from NFL stars.
With today being some of these girls' first day, maybe some of them might be in the Olympics too.
But there's no sign of optimism in Gaza, with Palestinian women struggling to survive after months of the Israel-Hamas war. She says, my dream is to go back to my house, to my life, to wake up in the morning and be able to feed my children. And in Israel, mothers with daughters still held hostage say they're living hell on earth.
I'm focused on my decision that she will come home alive.
Heartfelt hope on a day designed to bring freedom to all women. Tina Kraus, CBS News.
We're back with a final check of your first warn forecast after this.
It's Blaze Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Spring Early Bird Event. Now through March 20th, we're showing extra appreciation to our rewards members with exclusive members-only deals. Right now, get a half-price Mobil 1 oil filter when you buy a 5-quart jug of oil. Buy 3 tires, get 1 free. Rewards members get an extra $25 instant savings and up to a $100 consumer rebate when you buy 4 Cooper tires. Shop unbeatable rewards member deals and more for just a limited time in-store or online at farmandfleet.com.
I would like to tell you about the man I love, Eric, who is running for the U.S. Senate. A fourth-generation Wisconsinite, he graduated from East High and then became a proud Badger. When we met, I knew right away he was a take-action guy, a natural leader. He started his first business in his 20s and then built and turned around over a dozen companies, creating thousands of good-paying jobs. As busy as he was, our family always came first. Eric has a huge heart. In his 30s, he started the Hovde Foundation, which focuses on homelessness and rescues children from abuse, sex trafficking, and slavery. He loves our country and Wisconsin. He believes in the American dream, and he wants it to be possible for everyone. Above all, Eric is a man of integrity. He is principled, honest, and straightforward. These are the qualities I want in a U.S. Senator to fight for Wisconsin. How about you?
I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message.
This is me, and this was my stubborn body fat. My name's Adrian, and Sonobello changed my life.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
After having 2 kids, my body, it changed a lot. I tried everything to lose the fat, but nothing seemed to work.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, back, chin, and more.
I've seen such dramatic results. My tummy is gone, my double chin is gone, and my hourglass shape is back. This was the mommy makeover that I deserved.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-357-3263 or go to sonobello.com.
Watch the Bucks on broadcast TV when they battle with the Lakers on your new local home for select Bucks games. Don't miss a second of the action when LeBron and the Lake Show duel with Giannis and the Bucks. It's a clash of the Titans. Bucks, Lakers, on your new local home for select Milwaukee Bucks games. Tonight at 9 on WISC TV 3.
You know what? I'm not mad about the rain. Go home, order your favorite apps, have a night of it. Yeah.
Or your chicken and wild rice. Sorry to interrupt. Chicken and wild rice soup. Did you know that's his favorite?
I did not. Learn something new every day here.
You know, you're welcome. I'm here to teach you all about my soup habits.
Good night for soup. Let's take a look at Doppler radar right now. Rain showers across the area, moving off towards the south and the east. They should end at midnight. And then, Brady, when you get home after the 9, you can go make your soup.
I will. Thank you.
I'm actually in the mood for Chinese food. I hope
that sounds good.
Okay.
We can
Got
share,
you there.
all of us.
We'll see you back here at 6.